So we back with another one for the ages, part 3. So we got Almighty FX in the building.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
So let's get into it now. For the ages, part 3. Everyone don't know your whole life story behind the music. You as an individual, an artist, Almighty FX. So, without no further long overdue, tell your fans, audience, the world, even what's to come, or what came about for the ages.
Which one you want to know? Well, basically, for the ages, it wasn't really. It was, but it wasn't. It wasn't really no super duper huge concept behind it. It just was just that. It was a blatant statement, vulgar, straight to the point. Nothing you gotta really think about. It just is what it is, straight in your face for the ages. And each track from there is supposed to represent that in its own way, however you take it. And that's just that for the mixtape, because it's not really that much to go into. It's not that much complex for real. I really kept it simple. But in terms of the projects that's coming next, I got 2 mixtapes and I'm working on an album. Perhaps that might be coming after those 2. But those 2 projects that I'm talking about, they might get released in the same year. If not, they might get released within months of each other, or basically a year. But basically the mixtapes is From Hell and Back and For the Ages Part 2. Now, From Hell and Back is coming first, but For the Ages Part 2 is coming after that.
Alright. So we've been going on at this for 2 years now. Damn near 3. Feel like it's 4, but for the ages. I like that. 4 more. But what inspired you as an independent artist?
Inspired me in what, music?
Just period in general. Through this mixtape. Like, this is all about you now.
Before I say that, I'm gonna say, as an artist, it's never about me. It's never about me. Yeah, I could choose the beat and everything like that, but overall, we do this for the people, because y'all listen to the music. It ain't just me listening to the music all day. So when I make music, I think about other people while putting my life story into the song, because I know motherfuckers around can relate, whether it's a male or a female, adult or child, you know what I'm saying, black or white. Even though most of my topic matters focus on black issues, but still white people can relate to it, because it's racism of all shapes and forms and sizes. But yeah.
So this is you independently answering the question?
Pretty much. But what inspires me, and that's a part 1 of the question, what inspires me, it's basically my surroundings, what goes on around me. That's what inspires me and myself, because honestly these days it ain't really too much to be inspired by. It ain't no leaders, it's not no good top tier new rappers. It's good rappers, but it's not any good new rappers, because everybody lacks substance.
Okay. And then the final and conclusion of this part 3. What to expect in the future occurrences with these mixtapes? Or is there more for the ages projects in store?
I can't really answer that, because when I make part 2s, I don't literally make part 2s. I make part 2s naturally. So when I make the part 1, certain songs I make create the concept of a part 2. which gives birth to that part 2. I don't intentionally make part 2s. When I make part 2s, it naturally happens. Like, literally.
This is a first mixtape that you made a part 2 to, so.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even finish it yet, but yeah, it's gonna be the first mixtape I make a part 2 to as well. But yeah, I feel like it's a good mixtape to start off with for the part 2s.
Is there any relativity to the 2 projects?
Yeah, that's the whole point of it being a part 2. It's connected in every shape and form. It's basically like a fucking book, chapter book. It's just like book 1, book 2. It's just like the All Eyes on Me album. When it was 2 projects, it said book 1, book 2.
Any final remarks?
I mean, the only thing I really got to say is, keep your eyes peeled. Don't think I quit, because I never quit unless you hear me say out my mouth that I quit. You know what I'm saying? FX is almighty, almighty is FX. Ain't nothing changing, it's still the same routine. Only thing that's different is a nigga aging with more wisdom.